it's Jed Johnson here from dieselcrew.com. They call me Napalm, and I hope your training is going well. By the end of the video, I hope you give this video a big thumbs up. I hope it's helpful for you. I think it's going to be. The question that I've got today comes from Jeremy, and he says, I have seen some grip sport guys weighing their lifts afterward. What kind of electronic scale are they using? What's the brand? So, what's he talking about? A lot of times what you see is grip sport guys in training, in order to show how much weight they've lifted, they will take the whole entire implement at the end of the video and place it on top of a scale to show what the total weight is. Because here's the thing, there's lots of handles in grip sport and they all weigh something different. There's lots of loading pins, and depending on where they come from and what they're made of, they can weigh something different. So, and plus all the weights, I mean, who knows? They vary all over the place. It's hard, unless you have calibrated weights. I mean, it's hard to know how much is being lifted. So people will pick the whole entire thing up and put it on a scale and just show how much everything weighs. So I've used 2 scales like this in the past, and my lifting partner Luke has a 3rd one. Here's the old one, which doesn't work anymore because it got like excessive weight dropped on it, and now it won't read. But this comes from WeighMax. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but these are available on Amazon actually, and they're only like 30, 40, maybe 50 bucks. It was a good scale for like probably close to 5 years, but just too much weight got dropped on it too hard and it ruined it. So I got a new one, and this one is also WeighMax. And again, these are not super expensive. The nice things about these is that the readout is on this cable. It looks like an old school phone cord, the spiral. And what that allows you to do is place everything there, and then instead of like fumbling with the camera, you can actually just take that display and put it right in front of the camera and show real easily how much weight that you just lifted. Alright, both of these would show both kilograms and pounds, so that was pretty sweet. And you could tear it. So if you wanted to protect the scale, you could set like a piece of wood on there, and then it would probably read a few ounces from the piece of wood. That wood is going to shield the steel, so you can set the tear there so that it reads out at 0 from that point. All right, nice and handy. This company WeighMax is what I see a lot of people using. Some people actually have calibrated scales, like really official stuff, really expensive stuff. These are nowhere near as expensive as those scales. But here's the thing, a lot of people are under a misconception, and I don't know where this came from, certainly not for me, hopefully, because I never intended to have this happen. Just because you buy one of these scales doesn't make this a calibrated scale. So you can't so in grip sport, when in competition, all of your weights are supposed to be weighed on a calibrated scale or certified scale. These are not calibrated and certified. So just because you weigh a 45-pound plate on here and it says 45 pounds and 4 ounces, that doesn't mean that that's an official weight. And I know that there's been a couple people that have been confused about that. These are to show gym lifts primarily. The only other thing that a scale like this is supposed to be used for is for point calibration for weight classes. So you take your already weighed plates and you factor the weight limits for each weight class, you put it on the scale, and you see what the scale reads. So now that's point calibrated for that weight class. So if the weight limit is 83 kilos, you get 83 kilos of plates and put them on the scale. If that says 83.25 kilos, then 83 kilo limit is 83.25 on your scale. That's point calibration in a nutshell. So so they work for that. They work for weighing your gym lifts. That's about it. But if you want anything that's really considered certified or calibrated, then you need to either buy a truly calibrated scale or get yours certified through the there's I don't know what it's called, but there's people that come around and actually certify scales. So I don't know if you really need to go to that extent. I certainly haven't ever done that. For all the weights that I have that are weighed for grip competition, I have taken them to post offices to get the weights. All right, I hope that's been helpful. I hope that has shed some light on the scales that are used. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to leave a comment below and give this video a thumbs up, brother. It really helps me out. And check out the description box for more resources that can help you in your training. Thanks, everybody. All the best. Take care.